In my previous videos, I've taken you to those places where I go in Paris when I'm in the mood for certain types of pastries. I happen to have a wicked sweet tooth and have been to over 67 Parisian pastry shops ever since a long-term illness led me to living part-time in the City of Lights. After years of sickness and severe digestive problems, and over 14 years of living housebound in my home city, Seattle, exploring Paris through her pastries has been one of my greatest joys while here. Today I'll show you a favorite cookie of mine which, if you're visiting Paris, can easily be taken home in decorative tins to give away as gifts. For years when I visited the Ile Saint-Louis, an island in the Seine River, I walked past La Cure Gourmande countless times without going inside because the shop seemed to be forever filled with tourists. I wasn't sure how good the sweets would be, but one day on a whim I ducked inside, feeling drawn by the lovely tins in their window. Somehow I found myself buying several Mantecao biscuits in various flavors, like lemon and chocolate. The mound-shaped cookies looked rather unassuming, but I would soon find them to be deliciously addictive. Made of sugar, flour, almonds, and Spanish sunflower oil, the dense biscuits have a sandy, crumbly texture. I like the almond Mantecaos best for their melt-in-your-mouth texture and a taste whispering of an unusual nutty flavor. Traditionally, Mantecaos are found in Spain, Latin America, and ex-Spanish colonies, where they're often made with lard during the Christmas season. I have eaten Mantecaos before in Spain and elsewhere in France, but I found those versions lacking in flavor and their texture too hard. La Cure Gourmande's version are the first ones I've liked, and happily they're available year-round. They claim that the biscuits can last for up to 1.5 months if you buy them in one of their round tins designed for longer storage. I must say I eat all of mine before I am able to find this out for myself. La Cure Gourmande has shops throughout Paris, such as on Avenue de l'Opéra, only minutes from the old Opera House. But I particularly like going to their shop on Rue Saint-Louis-en-l'Île because it's a good excuse to frequent some of my favorite haunts on the tiny island of Saint-Louis. I love wandering the island's quiet streets to see the townhouses, most of them built between 1618 and 1660. Or if the day is warm enough, I might wander down to the riverbanks to enjoy the view or have a picnic. I'll often check the footbridge, which reaches to another island called Ile de la Cité, where Notre Dame is located. There are often musicians or interesting performances taking place there, or occasionally I'll happen upon a bride and groom posing for a photographer. After buying my Mantecaos, I'll sometimes wander down the street and have coffee at Café Saint-Régis. There I enjoy being enveloped by white-tiled walls lined with wine bottles. I also delight in the chance to see local Parisians mingled with tourists, or the chance to see something like a French woman sitting at the bar with her little dog on a stool beside her. Once back in my rental apartment, my Mantecao biscuits then become a lovely token of a day well lived. Would you like to know where you can find the best chocolate eclairs in Paris at a patisserie that won't be in travel guidebooks? Then watch my video, Hidden in Paris, Pastries You'll Never Find Without Me.